Reject season number 3 is technically getting underway today, the beginning of the 2021 season, as in today's episode, we're going to play throughout the entirety of the preseason, as this is one of the most important episodes we've ever had, because as of right now, we have no idea who our starting quarterback is going to be. We all know that we lost Tua Tagovailoa over the offseason, and we have a 5-way race heading into the regular season with Jalen Hurts, Nathan Peterman, Josh Allen, Hunter Kemp, a late draft pick, and Larez Lucky, the actual Mr. Irrelevant pick, all fighting for the starting quarterback job heading into the regular season. And the Reject Faithful today is going to determine who wins the starting job based off the preseason performances, and the Reject fans are going to name your starting quarterback heading into next episode. With that being the case, every single one of these quarterbacks are going to get adequate playing time throughout the preseason, as we're going to see who ends up playing the best and see who ends up winning that starting quarterback job. And it literally can be anybody. As we all know, overall means nothing in this series. The Reject Faithful did want us to convert Jalen Hurts from running back to quarterback, so he gets the spot. Nathan Peterman, we all know he's been here since the beginning. Josh Allen was one of our 2 free agent signings, so he's definitely in for the running, as is rookie Hunter Kemp and Mr. Irrelevant Larez Lucky. In case you missed the offseason episodes, the names that you do need to look after, the rookies and the players we did draft. Jackie Meadows, he's a converted wide receiver now playing as our backup tight end. Left tackle Seth McQuaid from Illinois, a rookie that we did draft. Kevin Nelson, going to be our starting center, a solid 74 overall rookie. At right end, we have Johnny Darkwa, was a middle round pick, and he's going to be starting for us on the defensive line. And at D tackle, Antonio Blanton, 71 overall rookie, he's going to be starting for us with Dillard Stevens, last year's Mr. Irrelevant, backing him up. And that's actually an extremely young defensive line. Bruce Lowry, a rookie, is going to start at the left outside linebacker position. And at cornerback, one of our marquee signings from free agency, one of the 2, Corn Elder. The 73 overall looks to be a lockdown this season. He looks to have his own Corn Island this year. And last but not least, the final rookie that we did draft, Ellis Sweeting. Strong safety, 76 overall, is going to replace Sua Cravens after he departed in the offseason, just like Tua, as the rookie from Butler looks to even be better than Sua Cravens. That's a tough task. This is a young team, a lot of new faces, looking to somehow, someway, even with the big departures, go back-to-back in Dublin. And as with that, it's time to begin this preseason, and let's get into the highlights. As boys, this is going to be an interesting one. Jalen Hurts gets to start in preseason game number 1, and what do you know, we start this off with a sack. Well, what a start to this season. But to give every quarterback adequate playing time, the quarterback is going to switch each and every quarter. Every quarterback's going to be able to play a quarter in each and every game. Now, 3rd and 18 was converted to Mr. Corey Coleman, as Jalen Hurts gets his first completion after being converted from running back to quarterback. 2nd down to 9, showing off those former running back skills. Picks up the first down on the scramble. 2nd down and 11, looking for a pass down the field, and I don't know what the heck happened there. I thought for sure that guy was about to be open. He was running the bench route to the outside. He had so much space. I'm not sure what really happened going back. Look how open this man is, and that linebacker just jumped the route, and there you go. The Bengals took a 3-0 lead. 3rd down and 22 now, looking to make something happen here. Not a great start for Jalen Hurts, but adequate time given from the O-line. We find Dalton Cresson, our offensive team captain, down the field, and to be fair, that was a dime from Mr. Hurts to pick up the first down. Next play, 1st down and 10 from the 43-yard line. We have Josh Gordon, the big man, our co-offensive player of last season, coming up big with an early catch. 3rd down and 10, Jalen Hurts fumbles. So just like that, that's already 2 turnovers to start off his career at quarterback here in Dublin. As that's the last time we're going to see Mr. Hurts in week number 1, as in comes Mr. Nathan Peterman, the OG here in Dublin. 3rd down and 10, backed up into his own end zone, finds Mr. Max McCaffrey for the first down. Now at the 34-yard line, 2nd down to 10, a pass over the middle to Meadows, the wide receiver we drafted, converted the tight end, looks to be a good receiving option for us. 3rd down and 10, what do you know, we take another sack. You guys need to keep into consideration when it comes to voting for who you think wins the starting quarterback job. Keep in mind, man, some quarterbacks are having to play with backups. Some are playing against defensive starters. Some are playing against defensive backups. So it's all going to even itself out. So keep that in consideration when you take every quarterback's play into consideration when it comes to voting for who you think needs to be the starting quarterback here in Dublin starting week 1 of the regular season. Next episode, but Nathan's still in the game. We're down 17-0 here, and finally we're going to strike as we hit That's actually Starks. Rodriguez Starks, a receiver that somehow found his way on this team, getting some playing time here in the preseason and makes the most of it. Scores our first touchdown of this preseason, but the Bengals keep on scoring. So do we, though. Dree Archer had the one-on-one matchup with the cornerback. Nathan Peterman finds him, but I mean, dang, we're already down 24-7. Third down and 18, though, that ball is swatted, as we're actually going to end up kicking the field goal to make it a 24-10 ball game. As now into the third quarter, Josh Allen makes his Dublin Shamrock debut. First down and 10, gonna heave it deep, and Josh Allen's first pass as a Dublin Shamrock hits Dree Archer for 65 yards, and a big play touchdown for your Dublin Shamrocks. As with the loss of a couple of different playmakers, we're going to have to make the most of finding mismatches this season and taking advantage of them. As here, once again, the Bengals score. So our defense not coming out with the greatest of performances, but keep in mind this is the preseason. All we really care about is seeing the most from all these quarterbacks. As we hit a dot here, that's once again Tomatoes. As once again, guys, we didn't even, I think we ran the ball a total of like 20 times this preseason, because all I wanted to do, the only purpose of this preseason was to keep guys healthy. As look at this run from Josh Allen, the big man, the physical QB, dragging that defender like 10 yards for the touchdown. But the main purpose of this preseason is to get every quarterback an equal shot to win that starting job and give him an adequate amount of playing time. But in comes the rookie, Hunter Kemp. And his first pass attempt, what do you know, is an interception. So Hunter Kemp, just like that, he's going to get benched. He threw the ball way too far inside as Larez Lucky comes in. Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in this prior NFL draft, a pass down the field, and that's what you call lucky. Larez Lucky, David Seals with the incredible Josh Gordon-esque catch, catches the ball off a deflection, breaks the tackle, and heads his way into the end zone for a 75-yard touchdown on Larez Lucky's first ever NFL pass. But we do drop our first preseason game of the year, 43-31. Keep in mind, guys, last year we went 1-3. We were awful in the preseason, and we ended up actually winning the Super Bowl. So preseason doesn't mean too much, but we still, want to play well. As you see the final stats, Hunter Westbrook had a huge game against us, with Nathan Peterman 9 of 22, had a touchdown, 206 yards. Josh Allen 4 of 8, 141 yards, a touchdown. And only interception today, 2 interceptions came from Hunter Kemp and Jalen Hurts. As our new signing, Josh Allen gets the start in week number 2 against his former team, in his first pass down the field, Corey Coleman with the reception all the way down to the 20. Josh Allen looking to show off against his former team. Crazy enough, the Bills have Ben Roethlisberger as their backup quarterback. He's not even their starter. He's their backup. That's wild, isn't it? But third down and goal here, looking to score on this first drive from the 1-yard line. Dalton Cresson, wide open touchdown as Josh Allen leads us to an opening touchdown drive here against his former team, as we actually play in Dublin for the first time in the 2021 season. It's now a tie game after the Bills scored. This time it's a dime for Mr. Josh Allen on a third down and 18, as you definitely can see that arm strength. Another dot over the middle of the field to Corey Coleman, who's looking to finally solidify himself back as a starting slot receiver after Rashad Ross did something. We don't know what happened to Rashad Ross. He just disappeared. He might have actually died, but he's no longer on the team, as Josh Gordon with the catch down to the 10-yard line. In comes Jalen Hurts now at the 1-yard line. Third down and goal. Jalen Hurts gonna get sacked. And we're gonna be a little bit crazy here. It is the preseason, trying things out. We're going with the fake field goal. Hits off of Calvin Throckmorton's big paw. He doesn't catch it. But once again, it's not that serious. It's just the preseason. It's all about testing things out, getting ready for the regular season. Jalen Hurts still in the ball game, though. A dot here to Corey Coleman. That's going to be a first down and plus territory. Jalen Hurts looking to play a little bit better in the second game of the preseason compared to how he did in the first game. 4th down and 2 here. The pass to a wide open receiver, and somehow that defender made one of the greatest plays I've ever seen to knock that ball down. But here, Jalen Hurts throws the ball deep to Josh Gordon, as we always do. And luckily, they got called for defensive pass interference, so give the ball here. But now it's a 4th down and 3. Wide open, Dalton Cresson. Throw it to the wide open offensive team captain down to the 31. 1st and 10. A little underneath throughout. Once again to Dalton Cresson. I mean, the guy's wide open. Why not throw it to him? We're down by 7. Looking to tie things up here. 3rd down and goal. Can we finally freaking score from the 2? Jalen with the former running back skills scrambled for the touchdown, as we do tie things up here in Dublin right before halftime. In comes Nathan Peterman to start out the third quarter. First pass of the half. That's going to be a dime drop to Mr. Max McCaffrey, also fighting for some playing time. Good start here for Nathan Peterman. 3rd down and 13. We're looking, has some space to scramble, but he waits for the routes to develop, and that's Mr. Stark once again to make the catch. Rodriguez Stark for the 1st down. 1st and 10, Mr. Nathan scrambling, looking to make something happen, and he takes a big hit, and Nathan Peterman actually goes down and gets injured here. It actually is a broken rib, and Nathan Peterman is going to be out from this time for 4 weeks, as Larez Lucky comes in and he fumbles on his first play. Not so lucky this time, not as lucky as his first play last game. As mentioned, broken ribs for Nathan Peterman will be out for 4 weeks. He should be back, I believe, week number 2 of the regular season. So he still possibly could win the starting quarterback job if you guys wanted to. As what a play there from Larez Lucky, waiting for his receiver to run down the field as he gets the 1st down, but now 4th down and 8. Can he pick up a 4th down? And yes, he does. Lucky he for sure is there. Completes the 1st down to the other rookie, Meadows, the tight end. Oh, what do you know? Another 3rd down along, 3rd and 14. We got sacked way too much this preseason. As I would have took a sack right there. We actually throw an interception. A little bit of a bad decision. Actually, a really bad decision there for Mr. Larez Lucky as the Bills get the ball. 2nd down and 5. That easily could have been an interception, but our defense, secondary in particular, has not been playing too well to start off this preseason. So we do go down 21-14. As here they go, another touchdown. As we're going to drop our 2nd consecutive preseason game, 28-14. As this last play of this game, Austin Kemp, this was his only drive of the game, the other rookie, as he scrambles. But, I mean, obviously, you can't score 15 points on a scramble with 1 second left. As we do drop this game 28-14 as your final stats from game number 2. Mr. Jalen Hurts led us with 135 yards. Only touchdown came from Josh Allen. Only pick from Mr. Larez Lucky. And he also had a fumble in this game. Hunter Kemp was 2 of 5. Now into game number 3 in Cleveland, as Larez Lucky does get the start in week number 3 of the preseason. I was going to give Nathan Peterman the start here, and I was going to have to decide which rookie to give the start in week number 4 to. As here, look at Mr. Josh Gordon. Lucky once again, man. Throw it up to Josh Gordon. No, that's not really lucky because Josh Gordon's just good, but you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to, give his last name a true meaning. But what I was trying to say is the Nathan Peterman injury just kind of made things a little bit easier here down the stretch on who to start for each of the last 2 games. But 2nd down and goal here, the 3-yard line. That's rookie to rookie, Larez Lucky to Meadows, the rookie tight end for the touchdown, as Larez Lucky does lead us on an opening touchdown drive here in Cleveland. Now into the 2nd quarter, it's a 7-3 ball game. Mr. Austin Kemp, the other rookie, is now in the ball game as he does pick up a 4th down and 4. 2nd down and 10 from the 42-yard line. We take a sack and he fumbles. One thing I've noticed a lot in this series is our quarterbacks fumble a lot of the time when they get hit. So the smart thing to do is to not get hit. So we do need to work on getting rid of the football a little bit quicker. That's always been the problem in our series. But our defense finally comes up big here with a big 3rd down and goal stop to force the Browns to a field goal. But it is a 7-13 game, trying to take the lead on this drive. 4th down and 1, we did pick this up to Mr. Justin Blackman. Austin Kemp, the rookie, smart decisions, is getting the ball into the hands of his playmakers. Wide open receiver, and that is Mr. Corey Coleman having a huge preseason. He whips his way into the end zone as your Dublin Shamrocks do take a very rare lead here in this preseason. Austin Kemp still in the game, 14-13, throws the ball up, and what do you know? Josh Gordon comes down with it. I mean, if you have a target like that, you see him one-on-one, I mean, why the heck would you not try to throw it to him? 2nd and 21, we have a wide open Denard Robinson, and Denard Robinson's going to get the ball all the way down to the 5, and unfortunately, we have no timeouts left, and with 15 seconds, we're trying to hurry. The smart thing would have been just to spike the ball. We try to get a quick pass off, and it's an interception, and not only is it an interception, he brings it all the way back to the house. I thought Denard Robinson was going to get to him, but nah. So all that happened. We go from almost going a touchdown in the half, throwing a goddamn pick 6. We probably should have been smart and just spike the football, but we didn't. We're not smart around here. Jalen Hurts in the game though, 3rd and 22 to start off this 2nd half, and what a throw on the run to pick up the 3rd down and extra long. Jalen Hurts trying to win that starting quarterback job, doing a pretty good job the last couple games. 1st and 10 next play, throwing this ball deep, and that's a wide open Josh Gordon in the back of the end zone to give your Dublin Shamrocks the lead here. As it was short-lived, as the Browns went on the field, scored, went for 2, didn't get it, as now we're trailing by 5, but Jalen Hurts says we're going to take that lead right back as a wide open receiver this time. Coleman again comes down with the catch. Jalen Hurts 5 of 7, 129 yards. As we do have to end up kicking a field goal after, what do you know, we got sacked. But now we are only down by 2 heading into the 4th, trying to pick up our first win of this 2021 preseason. Play action pass here. Josh Allen comes in and try to lead the comeback in the 4th quarter. That's a wide open tight end, Mr. Meadows, having a pretty productive preseason for the converted wide receiver rookie. 2nd and goal. Josh Allen takes off, has that sneaky speed, and gets into that end zone as your Dublin Shamrocks take the lead. And that's going to be the game-winning score as your Rejects finally get off the losing stretch as we do get our first win of this preseason. We're now 1-2. Hunter Kemp, the rookie, had 11 of 16 passes completed, 218 yards. You see the rest of the stats. As all the quarterbacks had a pretty decent game. I was really hoping somebody was going to easily be the #1 quarterback at this point, but no, it's still pretty freaking close. And I still have no idea what you guys are going to do. But there's one more week for a quarterback to come out and have a huge game as Hunter Kemp, the rookie, gets the start in the final preseason game. 3rd down and 8 on this first drive. He gets sacked. What do you know? Sacked. I've never seen that one before. But we do settle for the field goal as we have a 3-0 lead. He throws this one deep, and what do you know? Josh Gordon had that cornerback beat bad. I think that's Chris Harris still in the game. As now we have the ball at the 28-yard line, a little dump off to Dalton Croissant. Why not give it to your talented team captain, last year's player of the season on offense, as now it's a 1st down and goal from the 7. As the young quarterback with the check down to his offensive team captain, why not, gets into that end zone. Smart, quick, compact decisions from the young buck as Jalen Hurts does come in for the 2nd quarter. We're up by 3. First pass of the game from Jalen Hurts, a wide open Dre Archer, and he's been killing cornerbacks all preseason long when they cover him one-on-one. I don't know what moronic defensive coordinator would let a cornerback or anybody man up Dre Archer one-on-one with that 99 speed. As, what do you know, another touchdown here. That's Rodriguez Stark, who's had a couple of touchdowns this preseason. He's been probably the surprise of the preseason. I don't know where he came from, but he's being productive. And what do you know, another long pass here to Max McCaffrey. It's not a touchdown, but Jalen Hurts, almost 200 yards in the 2nd quarter alone. 1st and goal. Jalen Hurts is laughing at defensive lineman trying to catch up with him. That's what he brings to the table. Has that running back speed with a quarterback's arm. As we do now have the lead 31-20. As we keep on finding the receivers wide open. That's Rodriguez Stark again. As Josh Allen is now in the game for the 3rd quarter, trying to give us a 2-possession lead, but what do you know? We get sacked. Never seen that before. It's actually unbelievable how many times we got sacked. As we do settle for the field goal, but it does give us a 2-touchdown lead as we're looking to get our 2nd win of the preseason. Double our total from last year. As Larez Lucky does come in for the 4th quarter here. His first play, running over folks. He's not the fastest in the world, but he is pretty powerful. 1st down and 10. He sees a wide open Dre Archer as Dre Archer, man. I don't know where he came out of to have a great preseason receiving yard wise. And what you didn't see is he had a lot of drops this preseason, but you can't knock his productivity as Larez Lucky scrambles into the end zone to give your Shamrocks a lead. 41-38 now as the Broncos are trying to tie this game to end it off and send it into overtime. And it's going to be just a little bit short as your Shamrocks do come out of this preseason 2-2 with the 41-38 win over the Denver Broncos. As you see these final stats, I'm telling you, every single quarterback, nobody played great, but nobody was extremely bad. So I am so curious to see who you guys pick as there are the final stats from your preseason. Jalen Hurts did lead us in passing yards, but he had quite a few more attempts than everybody else. And every quarterback, aside from Nathan Peterman, was okay running the football as well. So I have no idea what you guys are going to do. But we will leave the straw poll in the description box below for you guys to vote on who ends up winning the starting quarterback job heading into week 1 of the regular season, which will be next episode. Hopefully you guys are excited and hopefully you are happy with the choice. It's all up to you guys. It's all up to the vote. So make sure you have your say in who is the starting quarterback by going and voting in the straw poll. It will be linked in the description box below. But guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of the Rejects. Hopefully you did enjoy it. It would mean a lot to me, guys. If you could, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless, and peace.